bayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Maayong iligan and mabuhay. This morning, we mark a momentous event as we join the country in celebrating National Arts Month. The arts figure prominently in our lives. Our creative expressions tell us what we are as a nation, as a community, as humans. The arts identify us. Thus, with culture's bonding, we become stronger, forcing an integrated community, realizing our ideals. This morning, the arts and performance illustrate the deep impact in our lives. We launch 3 books that tell us about the significance our performances have been to us. Friends and colleagues, welcome to the launch of 3 pioneering works on Philippine performance, culture, and art studies, an event that well etches reasons why we celebrate the Arts Month. All these made possible by the support of the MSU IIT Center for Culture in the Arts, the National Commission for Culture in the Arts, its National Committee on the Dramatic Arts, the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and its Kaisa sa Sining program, the Japan Foundation Manila, and YATTA of Dumaguete. May I introduce Professor Ivy Esteban, Acting Director of the Center for Culture and the Arts, who will open our conversations about today's events.
Gandang umaga and salamat pagi. The MSU Iligan Institute of Technology is once again joining the annual celebration of the National Arts Month by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. This year's theme is Alab Sining Alay Sigla. The Center for Culture and Art Studies has maintained this theme, and we also retain the Alampat branding, which is actually on its 3rd year. And the Alampat is a representation of life source, and it emanates from our creative expression, and at the same time forming new meanings, not only in Mindanao, but also for the whole country. And today's event is very important and very significant as we try to relive our academic environment, where I think cultural studies has still to gain roots. So the book launch includes 3 books. We have Performing Level, then we have Directing on the Fringes, and the other one, I wasn't able to bring a copy. It's Representation, Meaning, and Identity. These books were written by no other than Sir Thibault or Dr. Stephen Patrick C. Fernandez, the founding director of the Center for Culture and the Art Studies, as well as the Integrated Performing Arts Guild. Now, this book launch is also going to premiere the EA, It's an original song, and also the event would highlight the Ipag story. And this Ipag story is a continuation of the 43rd season of Ipag, which they celebrated last year with a very upbeat theme of riding the crest in this pandemic. So, as Ipag enters their 44th season, this book launch, together with the other activities lined up for the National Arts Month, will really make MSU IIT present in the social media to give us the pool of how to really integrate the pandemic in our culture and arts activities. So, on behalf of the Center for Culture and the Arts, congratulations, Sir Thibault, for this book launch. We hope that you will have more productive activities while you are doing your writing, directing, and building networks or sustaining the networks that Ipag has. And we look forward to more collaborations, not only with you, but with the Ipag alumni, as well as the scholars of Ipag. So, good day, everyone. Happy Arts Month. Thank you. Terima kasih. Maraming salamat, and have a nice day, everyone, and stay safe.
Stephen Patrick C. Fernandez, DFA, has produced over 50 productions, many drawing acclamations worldwide through the Integrated Performing Arts Guild, Ipag, he founded in 1978. His works are hailed for their groundbreaking contributions to Philippine dramaturgy. He founded the pioneering Culture and Art Studies program at the MSU Iligan Institute of Technology, MSU IIT, using innovative frameworks in the study of the arts in culture and performance studies. He has keynoted and lectured in various national and international conferences and awarded fellowships to Sweden, Japan, and the US. Listed in the Cambridge International Biographic Center 2001 Who's Who in the World First Edition, the 2000 Outstanding Intellectuals of the 21st Century First Edition, he was also featured as Defender of Our Heritage in Philippine Times Philippine Yearbook and the first and latest editions of the CCP Encyclopedia of the Arts. He won the Palanca First Prize, CCP Gantimpala, UP Likhaan, and was conferred with the CCP Pilak, Father Francisco Demetrio, and SM Global Pinoy Awards. The Writers Union of the Philippines, UMPIL, presented him with the Francisco Balagtas Award, the highest distinction given a creative writer in both English and Filipino, preceding the Gawad Pedro Bucaneg, which was conferred to the Ipag. CCP awarded Ipag its highest recognition in the 2020 Gawad para sa Sine.
Friends, Kim's colleagues and fellow artists, the cliche that experience is the best teacher couldn't be truer than what we signify today. Starting literally from scratch with dug deep. Today we are about to launch over 4 decades of experience, collated, made sense of, and hopefully to be used. A direction for Philippine performance practice. Our stories, your stories. In the beginning, we had confused frames to lean on. Direction was a blurry map, but we tried hard. Slowly, we swept away the smoggy ways. With study came sensibility. The enhancement of craft. Well, now we have 6 books, and 3 of these we are formally launching today, even at the midst of an unprecedented world disorder. Philippine performance practice and theory at the forefront that will also tell us that in dire times like this, humanity has always come out victorious. These works are, are indicators of victory. Yours, ours. Again, the efforts are not mine alone. I am a mere documenter and interpreter. We celebrate what has been gathered from our communities, the wide knowledge, the practice, the creativity, and imagination. These are the reasons we have with us these books now, hopefully to become of wide use to those who create and perform, those who study, but more especially to those who would place art and performance at the forefront of our lives. Allow me to thank all those who mattered in our story journey. The MSU-IIT, the Center for Culture and Art Studies, which is the living memorial of what these books claim. Longtime partners, Cultural Center of the Philippines, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, Japan Foundation, YATA of Dumaguete, our international partners, the International Cultural Exchanges of Monsieur Clermont, Migrant Heritage Commission, the Asia Pacific Bond of Theater Schools, the Asian League of Institutes of Art, ITI UNESCO, and my friend Tobias Bianconi, Asia Meets Asia, and our families and colleagues who have stayed with us through all these years. Especially important to mention are the long list of teachers and practitioners I have listed, particularly in the book performance level, whose pioneering works have become the sources in these books. Nick Johnson, Doreen Fernandez, Sagani Cruz, Amelia La Peña Bonifacio, Tony Modesta, Anton Juan, Cecile Guidote Alvarez, Richard Schechner, Eugenio Barba, Jen Lumbera, a lot of them, the icons of our practice today. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Over 4 decades of production have derived a pedagogy illustrating the three keys: performance, pedagogy, praxis, and production. From expressions in theater, ritual, cultural enactments, and other social events, these books illustrate the aesthetics from the blend of culture and performance. Engagements between performance and audiences describe how performance operates and how practitioners may adapt these to their own practice. The stories of performances and their productions are narrated in these books, a must read for culture and performance studies and those involved in production. We now formally launch the books by author Stephen Patrick C. Fernandez. Performance level. Representation, meaning, and identity. And directing on the fringes.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The books, the pioneering books by Dr. Stephen Patrick C. Fernandez have been launched. So we would like to invite everyone to please grab your copies now. It's very easy. These books will be pre-signed by the author himself, Thibaut. And of course, you can grab these copies. All you have to do, guys, is message us directly on our Facebook page. That's Integrated Performing Arts Guild, or Ipag. Or you can actually directly message our marketing and sales head, Mr. Arlem Abanes. Or you can call or text him at 0917 136 2275. Please tell your friends, share this to your friends, colleagues, practitioners, artists, your teachers. Please share this. It's a must read books for culture and performance studies. Of course, hindi naman ako magpapahuli, guys. Of course, I already have my copies. Pero nga, hindi pa na-sign, Mr. Steve, but I will have it signed later on. Again, guys, please follow us on our Twitter and Instagram. For our Twitter, we have Integrated Ipag. For Instagram, we have Inspiring Ipag. And of course, our FB page, we have Integrated Performing Arts Guild. And please connect us on LinkedIn, that's Ipag Arts. Again, we would like to take this opportunity to say hi to all our viewers in our Facebook Live. Thanks for joining us, guys. Maraming salamat sa suporta. Lagi yung suporta, not only for the Integrated Performing Arts Guild and all the programs of the Center for Culture and Art Studies. Of course, this afternoon, we will invite you to join us in the grand premiere of the Ipag story, the documentary, and a music video, Ea, which was originally composed by Mishak Daniel, original choreography by Juliet Celeste Malit, of course, recreated by yours truly and directed by Nick Espuna. Our schedule for the 43rd and 44th season will be posted in our social media platforms. And at this juncture also, we would like to thank our sponsors, of course, our university, the Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, the Center for Culture and Art Studies, of course, headed by its acting director, Dr. Ivy Carbon Esteban, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and we also would like to thank Japan Foundation, who has been very supportive in all our endeavors, and the Yata of Dumaguete. All right, so guys, what are you waiting for? Please grab your copies now.
We have not only ridden the crests of the pandemic, we have soared above it. Despite the interruptions by this unexpected attack to our 43rd season, we've come out victorious. We continue, ever vigorous, wrapping out our 43rd season towards our 44th in a few months. Our full lineup continues. We foresee our resurrection as we move with cautious aggression, adapting to the changed landscape. A full schedule of productions, workshops, courses, theater academy, participation in international festivals, innovative creations in new modalities, and more. With continuing passion, we move forward with planning and caution. Our cry, overwhelmed with compassion as we welcome Inspiring 44th Season. We are #Inspiring Ipag.